Hello YouTube, I'm Gunther from Germany. This is the first video on my YouTube channel Life on Mars, which is connected with my website that was lifeonmars.com with a minus between each word. I'm no native speaker and I'm not used to speak free, so I hope you don't mock me for my bad pronunciation or grammar faults. Okay, let's start with a very revealing NASA image. You can find the link to it in the description below. This image shows a small hill in the scenic Murray Buttes area where individual buttes and mesas were assigned numbers. This one is M9A. The top of the butte in this scene from the mast cam on NASA's Curiosity Mars rover stands about 16 feet above the rover and about 82 feet east-southeast of the rover. You cannot trust NASA's indication of size, but in this case I do agree with them. With this video I want to prove that this scene shows the ruins of at least one building. You should know that even on Earth houses often nestle into hills to shelter from the wind. So hills are perfect starting points to find artifacts, scrap metal and debris, testimonies to the past of a lost civilization. I always start on the left lower corner of an image, magnified 2 or 3 times, and walk to the right lower corner. Then I go upwards and back to the left side and so on. Okay, let's start. We begin with an artificial square stone slab and an ornamented block. NASA would say it's pareidolia, which could be okay for the block, but not for the stone slab. Upwards a round object with rods. Pareidolia. For NASA, everything is pareidolia. Even this rectangle object. If this a natural rock? Never. Okay, what's next? 2 rectangle multi-layered objects in a NASA has intensely blurred. And the third stone were completely blurred away. But surprisingly, they forgot to hide the hatch or door line there. You can see every detail of it, even the door handles and knobs. I'm aware of the fact that NASA photo specialists know what they do and they don't overlook any detail. So they were told to deliberately ignore it. But why do they give us a 100% proof for Martian civilization like this hatch or door? To be honest, I don't know. Perhaps they allow us to recognize that Martians existed in the past but try to hide there are still survivors of the great cataclysm. There is a convincing hypothesis of a nuclear war on Mars because of some measurements of the radiation, but what is the truth? Okay, let's go on. To the right, NASA again tried to hide a rectangle object. It lies under some sort of metal scrap with a clamp on it. In the same area, you can find a lot of other artificial objects. In the middle of the image, you see 2 walls or brickwork. and a strange triangular object which looks a bit like a toilet bowl. This area again is intensely blurred by neither. To the right you'll find two interesting objects. The one looks like a boat, the other like the lid for this object. There are many other artificial objects in this area, especially metal scrap. We can discuss it, but for me, this huge block on the lower part is not a natural rock. To shorten this video, I will walk slowly through the image and only show you the interesting objects without further comments. It's always up to you. Check it out. Look at this. Or this. Or this. Or this. You see this hook? And this? Or this one? And this piece of metal scrap? And this too? Or this? This is nice. Could be from a pillar. And this one too. Look at this. Look at this stone. Never natural. And now lots of goodies. metal scrap. Look at this one, or this block, this two, and this, even this one and this one. Looks like the Martians like ornaments. Nice. And this one. This one. And this one. And this one. I guess it's one too, but it could be a natural rock. Okay, this block, feed it, and this one. Of course, this one. Yep, metal scrap. Oh my god. Feed this. Oh, check it out. Jesus. Yep. Yep. Okay, enough for today. I think you understand why I choose this image for my first video. And I guess you agree to my hypothesis, there was a house or building under this hill. Whoever lived there.